Alrighty, it's time to do more of the Gotham Knights. Because I want to go fight Mr. Freeze. So I'm gonna play this a little bit more. Now I'm pretty sure we're doing a fight. It's like just the event fight next. After we did that whole giant thing in Star Labs. At least I hope it is, because I don't want to do too much with this Freeze series of events.
Back so soon, Miss Golden?
No, the game crashed when we tried to come back last time.
Mr. Freeze is claiming responsibility for a daring nighttime raid on Gotham's own Star Labs. Authorities say Freeze conspired with the cyber criminals known as the Regulators to steal thousands of dollars worth of experimental equipment from the ultra-secure facility. An unknown number of Star scientists and staff were injured in the raid, with multiple fatalities. Freeze and others involved remain at large. I'm Noor Rashid, and this is GCN.
We'll go do that in a second, though. But first things first, I want to do Knighthood. Which I'm assuming this is. That's right, Barbara. Learn to glide. I'm surprised he didn't teach you how to do this in the first place. Hold R2 to glide, and then nosedive. Okay. I don't know why it's not just hold. Knighthood abilities are now available on the...
Even for free. We need to expect the worst from him.
Oh, I see over here. Oh, we could actually get one if we really want to. In ambush takedown inflicts fear, which increases critical chance. Maybe? I mean, at that point, we might as well use... Okay, never mind. We're using this. I've actually been missing the ability to grapple people closer to us, so we're definitely getting that one. No. Email. Alfred informed me you've developed new technology to get around the city, a glider, boots, and even teleporter. That's impressive. It reminds me of when Bruce first tested his cape. There was a bit of a mishap, so I thought I could set up a few obstacles for you to properly test your gear, you know, just to be safe. Okay. So I'm assuming those are like AR challenges like the first game. First game, I mean the Arkham games, specifically City and Arkham Knight. Alrighty. Wait, do we have anything else to do here? Anything geared to craft, maybe? No, we can't afford this thing yet. Oh wait, no, we're on non-crafting suit. Oh, hi. Oh. Yeah, we have to craft this one. It has freeze resistance, which we kind of need right now, and it is like way more power than what we had before. What about in here? Now, I don't know if having the effect build up is good right now, but the stats are so much higher we're doing it anyways. And no crafting. Overtime effect batarang increases damage as well as critical. Okay. Or we could do... I mean, honestly, it might be better to do the fire batarang, considering what we're about to do. Because of additional mod slots? Hold on. No, we're doing this one. Also, it's glowy and looks cool. Okay, mods. Ranged. Do I have to choose these? Is the question. Critical damage. I just honestly... Oh, I see. Now we can equip it now. I guess they have to have mod slots for you to be able to do it. Like... Oh, no. Did I just never hit the button again? Or have we not had... Hold on, what does this do? Effect buildup? Sure, why not? Oh, maybe I've been hurting myself by not adding in health and power stuff. I'm assuming that's poison resistance? I don't think the ice resistance is worth it with just those. We're gonna do these. And then we're gonna add the style. Oh, I can apply the Titan Transmog. Did I just unlock that? Hold on, let me look at what... Ooh. Actually, you might use this suit. Except maybe not, because... No! I hit the wrong button. I want to see your eyes! Unless, like, the gloves are extremely cool. No, I don't like... That's the wrong button again. I, like, hit it and immediately knew, wait a minute, I'm doing it wrong. I want to apply this one. Yeah. Wait, where did I get the metal trot? Where did I get these from? Huh? What? And the ponytail will be kind of weird. I think. I usually like having ponytail equipped. Nah, I think I want this outfit. Also, it gets rid of the purple, which I wanted to do. Book. Give us the book. Anywho, we have some things to do. Let's go fight a Mr. Freeze. I don't know if this music is copyrighted.
We need to find
I'm
the
assuming they
cryo
don't care.
and take down Freeze. He killed that scientist just to spite us.
You are not there. I'm playing this solo.
He got away!
He said it was Batman's fault. Bruce promised him a cure for his condition.
And in return, he was just supposed to behave.
What did he say that?
But I guess with Bruce gone, he's back in the game. What have you got, Tim?
Judging from the list of stolen items, I'd say he's looking to upgrade his exosuit. And that's just for starters.
He also downloaded local weather balloon data for the past 10 years.
Let's go back out there and stop Freeze before he kills anyone else.
It might be a bit too late for that, to be honest, Jason.
Yes!
Easy, Tiger. We'll get him. Maybe that's enough practice for today.
I've set the Bat computer to monitor the city for high concentrations of cryogel.
Meanwhile, we should keep tabs on anyone working for Freeze, which should be easy since he decks out all of his lackeys with cryo guns.
I like Jason's design in this game. I don't know why. I'm not usually particularly what just happened? Did I just level up? Hold on. Did I level up? That's fun. I like that very much. Oh, what does this do? Increases critical damage? Honestly, maybe. The critical damage seemed pretty helpful last night. That could be helpful. I kind of want to play smart, to be honest. Or we could say for this. I might save up for that after this. I want the basic crit, though. And then we might get that. I'm sorry? Do I have this? Because, like, we still gotta do this. Because we didn't get the one from the one place, and we have only seen, like, the one. That being said, do we have the drone? Hold on, let me read the drone thing again. Do we have this? Calls her drone, which heals allies? Please, please tell me I have this. This seems great. Please tell me I have that. What are we doing, though? I'm assuming we're just going to do things. Ooh, we could go here. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a glide trial, I see. We can do here and stop an illegal hack. I don't think we really need to do the things right now, but we'll do it anyways. I hope I wasn't supposed to click on anything in the thing. I guess we're loading.
Like a bat out of hell.
I'm sorry, what is that? GCPD report? What does that mean? Let's go check this out, because I have no idea what this is.
Units required near Gate and Grant. Officer requesting backup now.
Don't worry, I'm coming to help you.
Yeah, don't let up.
See more of these friends. Now if I go down here, can we, oh, I see, I was trying to crouch like that. Okay, can you be quiet by any chance? I don't think any of them are noticing right now. Sorry, but I'm attacking you.
Over there, Batgirl.
Time to see what
Oh, you're shooting. And you're taking elemental damage. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be so much better than yesterday. Oh gosh, hold on. I'm sorry, I'm hitting buttons. Go thing. Anytime invincible while it does that? That's pretty epic. Oh yes, please heal me. It's so small, but I don't care. Yeah, heal me so this deals less damage. Okay. Now who's attacking? Now for that, let me attack your lackey. I'm going to assume. Actually, can we just beat you up? Fall!
How the hell? Don't go anywhere.
Reinforcements? Okay, I need to defeat people with range attacks apparently. How the frick did I miss? Oh, I didn't mean to kill that guy. Okay, we need to pop the thing. Oh, it has a cooldown, I see.
Take this.
Keep it up.
Get that person.
You're just another target on my list.
Oh, thanks, cops, for not attacking me. Oh, I missed time to counterattack. Hold still, please. There we go, one. Oh no, I got the range attack then, good. So now we can just beat them up. No, none of this. I'm assuming they got one of the reinforcements. You're welcome.
That was great timing. Thanks.
Okay.
We're on the same side.
We had to use a health kit, sadly. But we did that with basically no problem because of the healing thing. That is extremely helpful. What are we doing right now? What am I doing? Cold front. Stop crimes. Okay, I have to stop. I guess I have to stop crimes involving Mr. Freeze. I don't know if I have to follow. I don't know if I actually need to follow the Mr. Freeze thing right now, actually. We'll go over here and do this, because this one is probably the regulators. And I'm assuming as long as we do things with the regulators, we can make progress on the Mr. Freeze part. But other than that, I think we need to go to do the thing with Penguin. I think that's the best thing to go do. So can I use this like the other game? I don't think I can, actually. I don't think it does the thing where if you nosedive, you gain momentum upwards. Okay, where are they? Do they have an informant? Okay, they're up here. Let's get over here.
Units needed near GCN Tower.
Well, we actually can't wait, can we?
Have been spotted. Use caution in responding.
I didn't mean to do that. I hit the wrong button. I think crouch was right trigger in the Arkham games, and that's messing me up. Yeah, let's climb up here so we can stop the hack. I still can't use the thing, jeez. Well, I'm gonna do this then. I did not see the bullets. I'm stupid. Okay, let me go take care of the annoying ones. You're doing the hack again. Stop that. I can't hit them through the wall. Stop that! Ow! What the frig? Dang it, I didn't have time. Throw the batarang back, girl! One moment, please. Here, could you all do me a favor and stop that? And you're gonna touch this again, so stop that. Heck, nabbit. I feel like I don't... Freaking all of you, would you please perish? Now I should be able to manage this easily. I am right here throwing batarangs at you. Stop touching that. Can I freeze? Surely I can't freeze them.
More bad guys to deal with.
We're gonna pop that so we can have some healing behind us. Thank you, Fear Effect. I love how we have this. This ability is very helpful. I'm not going for that bonus. Hello, good morning. Why is I need to figure out why my raid stuff isn't working. Ah, I hit the wrong button. I hope this, the rest of the stream was fun, Ken. For like the little bit I wasn't there. Stop trying to hack that computer while I'm fighting you. Thank you. It's very rude. Well, also, good morning, my friend. Nice and easy, good. Nice and easy on Sunday morning. Ah, I took some damage. That's annoying. But, that guy's down, so who cares?
There's more coming.
More? Why do they like having... Oh, good, there's a drone person, too. My favorite. Maybe I should have saved my drone. I'm just gonna dodge, we don't take damage. Stop! I don't care if you're a big one, stop doing that. Some damage, go over here so I can't get hit. You are not very good at listening, are you? I'm annoyed that my attack didn't interrupt him. Hey, could you go stop that for just a little bit? Just a little bit. Could you stop with the drones? And you! I thought I told you to stop hacking. Oh. Well, I almost took damage. I don't know how I didn't, to be honest. Aha, you gotta shot up your own drones. Okay, that's one person down. Minor damage. No one's hacking. This is good. This mission is going very well. I think we also crit that guy in the face. So that's pretty epic. Knock. I don't like your new friends. I wish they would stop it, to be honest. I think I blew that guy up with their own drone. Hey, you. I have a request. I missed my combo move. Oh, dear. Well, as long as we take care of this person, it should be fine. Hey, could you not shoot me with that? Thank you very much. Ow, we traded. I know this is supposed to happen. I'm just gonna keep using the heavy so it hits the drones! Okay, we got one of the drones, but this will summon one of them eventually. Ah! Kept firing. Here, hold still.
Let's do this.
Why did it... Okay. It canceled the move for some reason, which is a wee bit annoying. It doesn't really matter because...
Disappointing.
They beat themselves using their own drone on accident? We discussed one of every Pokemon versus the entire Smash roster? Oh gosh. Oh no. I mean, maybe some of the roster could handle that, but we're not having that discussion. I don't want to think right now. Beyond, punching things. Because these fights do require a little bit of, managing everyone attacking you. Okay, we are going to go do this. So we are going to teleport here. Fly! No, we want to go this way. We want to go towards that. So this is the way. What is that? There's a batarang. Okay, we need to collect that. So there should be a way in here. I was gonna say, I thought I saw a glowy thing, and that was this.
Gotcha.
Excellent. I don't know if we get anything for doing all of those, but got to? Okay, we're gonna do this thing when I get back from getting some water. And then we are going to do the next penguin mission so we can maybe move along with the story a bit. Oh boy, let us continue then, shall we? Oh, did I deselect it? It looked like it wasn't selected. There we go. Yes, I would like to do server mission, which is down.
Might I suggest a quiet approach? If you're spotted, any files you plant will be suspect.
Don't worry. I've got it covered.
Unhack so that the one down there can't see me. Please let me go do this. Uh-oh.
There goes that plan.
I didn't realize...
You'll have to come back some other night.
I didn't realize there was a police lady there. Not gonna lie. Oh well. And it's a side mission that I don't even know why we're doing that. Something about our identity being compromised. I don't even know why those started is the issue. Can I like... How do I get out of here? Oh no. There we go. That's not what I was clicking on, but honestly, as long as we get it over the wall. Let us not get hit by a train. That sounds like a great idea, not getting hit by trains. Okay, now, so we can get on the bike. Let's go to click. Because we should be over leveled for that now, even though we are on hard difficulty. Alright. Invisible bike that is always where we need it to be. Let us go. Good, I missed the car while I was taking a drink of water. I was worried for a moment, because that is the exact thing that I would mess up. I'm also not paying attention. I should really do that. I missed my turn. Gotta go back. Oh. Oops. It seems I caused some water damage. What did we do? I don't know. I'm sorry, did they just casually say lots of organs being stolen around here these days? I mean, we're going stuff Actually, I think I already stopped the organ. Okay, is this one the organ trafficking, or... Okay, this one is the organ. I know we're, like, going to go stop that right now, but I don't... Who casually talks about that?
Good luck, Batgirl.
Officers needed near Robinson Plaza. We have reports of known criminals moving cargo.
Oh, there's a person right there. Can I go up here? Thank you. There was.
Where is it? Better stay out of sight.
Okay, and scan.
Be careful with those ice boxes. You don't want the new clients to get mad.
Down you go.
Yeah, stay sleepy. A little scared about this person. I'm also scared about the game taking me out of the area.
Going back to the Chelsea tunnel.
What happened down there?
Why will you not... Okay, there we go. All I want you to do is put me up here so I can stealth get this person. If he will just walk over here. Please. Please come over here. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you going exactly where I need you to go. Okay, I think we need to be stealthy about this. Is there anyone who can see this person? No, come back over here, please. There's a camera over there, and I don't want to... Okay, and scan cards and retain containers. Okay, can we... Is that one? Okay, no. No, come back over here. That is not what I... Why is it skipping things? I guess it's because it depends on sight. Okay, we just need to get close enough to scan that. So can we just, They saw nothing. What do you mean this isn't close enough? Okay, let's take out the person over here so we can at least get the cameras. Please be quiet. So now the cameras are disabled.
There we go.
So I just gotta retrieve the container? Okay. I'm taking this. And there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Gotta get this somewhere cold. Belfry.
I've taken the liberty of contacting Dr. Tompkins, sending you her coordinates.
Let's go. Those two can have fun back there. We don't have time to deal with them.
you have an appointment? I'm kidding. Come here.
There we go. Been a while
Dr.
since we had
Tompkins,
Freeze.
thanks for taking my call.
That one at
Nothing
least wasn't that
surprises me
bad.
anymore with these gangs. Thanks for the delivery. I've got a medical team lined up who can use it. Just happy it got here in time.
Wonderful.
Belfry, if this isn't enough to convince Penguin, nothing will.
Be careful. Mr. Cobblepot's not known for doing anything altruistically.
So do we get to go do the thing now? Wonderful. Excellent. I enjoyed that a lot. Now we get to go see what Penguin was being so ominous about. Even though I already know what it is because I saw the first trailers for this game. But beyond that, and beyond the fact that we have to fight Mr. Freeze, I don't know anything that will happen. So that'll be fun. So am I sure that we can't do the thing where I didn't mean to hit that. Well, I guess we won't test that then. I'm so glad we at least get to glide now. I can't tell if it does it. I don't think if it does the... Because in the Arkham games, how it worked was you did the glide, and you did the nosedive, and then doing the nosedive would give you some more, let you, like, fly back up at least a little bit, so you could go for a longer distance. That being said, I'm not sure that that effect is high enough for this. At the very least, having the glide will help us get around the city easier. I'm so glad we have a healing drone. If we manage it, we might be able to stay out on nights longer. I need to remember we have this too. It's actually... I've been forgetting that I got the upgrade for that because it's actually very helpful. Hey, friend. I would like... Avoid taking damage? Okay. That should be easy enough. Hi. And then we go back into our cave. Our bat cave, if you will.
She's down.
Hi. Now we go back into our cave. Our bat cave, if you will. No one else? No? If you just come over here. Yeah, let's mark where everyone is. Mark the mobster. Okay, there we go. Let's see.
Watch your backs. Someone took her out.
Let's see. Will you be able to? Nope. Okay, well this time it looks like two of them are coming. Oh, hi! I need to go into where it's more open so I can dodge the one person's attack. Nope. Sorry, lady. Nope. You guys like fire? I like fire. Oh, I can do this. I have to hold. I forgot.
Yeah. You're in trouble now.
So now if I just hang back and pepper you, I can avoid taking damage and also heal. So the healing effect made me not see that she was right in my face, if you were wondering what happened there. That and the dark coloring. Oh, I see, she can dash. She can dash. Oh, heal. Oh, heal. She deals a lot of damage, jeez. I might need you to calm down later. In fact, could you get set on fire? That would be fun. Nope. There we go. I think we got perfect attack in there.
Let's go.
This should finish her. It's a wee bit satisfying beating down on people in this game. Just a wee bit. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be as tanky as they are, since I am playing on hard.
So you can use a door after all.
So where were we?
Yeah, take a drink. You might need it.
They're listening. You may have questions, but I can think of a few reasons not to answer them.
So what are we doing? Oh, the game crashed! Oh no! That was the first time it crashed on like an actual mission. Oh dear. Now the crashing during us trying to go back to the Belfry, that was fine because we could just restart the game. I mean, it was bad and it needs to be fixed. But I really hope we don't have to redo all that because that would suck. Like, as soon as, like, we get to the interesting lore part, can we please just be there? Okay, it says Iceberg Lounge, so I'm hoping we're in the same spot and I don't have to fight them all. Yes, the music! Oh, okay, thank goodness. Okay, so there's bugs. In chess, the player of white pieces always makes the first move. Oswald Cobblepot always plays the black pieces. He wants his opponents to have first move advantage so he can respond and retaliate. In this particular match, Cobblepot created his own advantage. Both his bishops occupy white spaces. This is an impossible move. Cobblepot is cheating. Yeah, that sounds like him. Antique firearms. Ooh, Slaughter Swamp. That's another reference to Solomon Grundy. None of them are registered. They are actually deactivated. Books.
Hey, careful. Some of those are first editions.
Ah, yes, of course. Ornithology books by Dr. Richard Gray Jr. Is Richard Gray a character in Batman lore? That sounds familiar.
You know, those are all custom made. Very expensive.
Oswald's compulsive need to carry an umbrella apparently traces back to his grandfather, who caught a fatal case of pneumonia in a rainstorm. That I did remember, yes. Years later, the Penguin developed a fondness for weaponized umbrellas, inspired by KGB assassinations in the 1970s. Some of his prized pieces, featured poison tips, concealed blades, and firing pins for bullets, among other deadly projectiles. Today, Cobblepot keeps his collection mostly as mementos of his colorful past. Or so he says. Where are the bugs? Oh, hi. Oh, I see. There's one in the
I
lamp.
never liked that thing. Clashes with the rest of the decor. I'm not even sure where it's from. Illumination is important, especially at my age. My eyes aren't what they used to be.
At least, you didn't have the bottle in your eye, like in the Arkham games, right? I think you're fine in that matter. Where's the last one? Here we go.
I had that touched up recently. Sadly, my usual guy wasn't available.
Wonderful.
So you really are ready to play in the big leagues. I should drink to that. Bring over that bottle of whiskey.
Oh yes, the most heroic thing. Bringing the dude his whiskey.
Here's what I don't get. How come you had to serve your sentence while the rest of your rich friends got a free pass?
They were favored. I wasn't.
Who'd you piss off?
But no one talks about them. Not a whispered word is said.
The Court of Owls isn't real. The Powers Club.
Yep. Where the super rich go for shits and giggles. Might be worth a peek. Personally, I stay far away from that raptor's nest.
But it's fine if I head in there.
I lost years of my life to Blackgate. You go do what you do best. Just don't tell them I sent you.
Of course not. That would be very rude. Wonderful.
Belfry, did you get all that?
Sounds like Penguin's feeling oddly helpful. Think he's trying to set you up?
I wouldn't be surprised. But he seems pretty convinced that the Court of Owls exists.
Alright. I'll bring up what I can on the court.
Sounds good. Keep in touch.
The Gotham Deep State. This is just the ban list, right? Yes. We don't need to look at that anymore. Well, hopefully they don't figure out that Cobblepot snitched. Because he'd probably be dead.
Belfry here. Has anyone heard from Alfred? He went out and, you know me, I worry.
Alfred's been going out a lot lately. Maybe he's doing some crime fighting of his own.
Not funny. He said he was going out for a walk to meet Jacob Kane.
At this house.
Oh, that cops.
He knows this is Gotham, right?
Alfred's got guts, but I'd appreciate knowing he's okay out there.
No problem.
I didn't realize that they were chasing me. I was trying to listen to the conversation at hand.
I know that costume. You're back.
I'll get out of your way.
You better believe I'm Batgirl. So are we going to a different island? Where are we going exactly? Alright, we have fast travel. Which is quicker? Let's just do this one. We'll probably get that other fast travel point while we're out there. Can you imagine if these characters had to stop every time that there was violence? They wouldn't get anything done in this city. Alright, I have to take the road. I'm stupid. Get on your bike. Oot. Oh boy. It's not. Where is? I went the wrong. Whatever. I'm staying on the bike. I don't care. You're just a criminal in a costume, that one person says. No. There are plenty of criminals in this in the costume. I mean, technically, I'm a criminal. Because vigilante isn't. Who cares? Who really cares? Oh yes. No, this is my. No, he's right. I am a criminal in a costume. I'm breaking so many traffic laws. Time to start a biker gang. The Bat Biker Gang. That is kind of a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
There he is.
Sorry, where is he?
A vigilante? They won't last.
Oh, he's up there. How did you see him? Okay, never mind. He's down there. I just had to go up there so she could, like, dramatically drop behind him.
Must be getting jumpy.
Oh no, so I can spy on him. I see.
Colonel Kane. Sergeant Pennyworth. I'm sorry I had to push our meeting so late. Work never seems to stop in this city.
Oh, I can certainly relate. The paperwork hasn't let up since Bruce's passing.
Yeah. I still can't believe it.
Burying Bruce was the hardest thing I've ever done.
Yeah. Do you remember what I told you after Martha and Tommy?
You said, life matters when death matters.
We take the living for granted until they're gone. I don't know what the Wayne Foundation will do without Bruce.
I trust Master Grayson has been helpful as you adjust?
Yeah, he sure has. Dick had his first investor call the other day. I'm surprised how well he did.
Every day I find...
You geezers escaped from the old folks' home. Don't you know it's dangerous out here at night?
Alfred destroyed
Every
him.
day I find new reasons to be proud.
Empty your pockets or I empty the gun.
Okay.
You know what? Never mind.
You know, you're very smart. You're very smart. Because I don't know if Kane could kick his ass.
Quite the about face.
But Alfred 100%
That punk
could.
didn't know who he was messing with. Come inside. We'll have a drink. Catch up.
Don't have to twist my arm. Let's not be long, though. I wouldn't want anyone to worry.
I knew. He knew we were watching. But they didn't show us because
right,
that
Belfry.
clearly
What do you have
that
on the
scene is
court?
supposed to be the same in every
Court of Owls.
playthrough.
A secret society as old as Gotham itself. Run the city
Bomb
behind
bomb.
closed doors. According to the old poem, anyway.
I remember reading about them when I was a kid. But why would Penguin send us after an old story?
If this all-powerful court really is out there, they might be the ones getting all those creeps out of Blackgate. Which means they've been getting away with murder for centuries.
Copy that. Let's hope a visit to the Powers Club leads somewhere.
Alrighty, is the Powers Club on Old Gotham? Okay. Well, if I want to go... No, I don't. I'm assuming if I go back to the Belfry, it will make me stop the night, which you don't want to do yet. I think we can do one more thing before we can go. Before we have to go back. just glide over there. We'll see if we can get some more distance with this. Maybe, I don't know. It was kind of a weird effect with that. But it might be doing it. Because then we suddenly lurch back up, so maybe it is doing it. I'm not sure. Maybe we should do the tutorial. Maybe the tutorials are helpful. Oh, that time it was actually smooth. Ooh, can we just go right into the light?
My dad always thought there was something
Okay,
shady
almost
about
completely
the Powers
smooth.
Club, but he could never prove anything illegal was going on there.
Unfortunately, Gotham's elite has a knack for having their hands clean at the right time.
Then it's a good thing they don't know I'm coming.
It's almost like they have a secret society watching their back. That controls everything. Alright, let's crack this deep state wide open. Even though we probably will figure out nothing while we're here. Maybe like one little thing.
Time to see what the 1% does in its spare time.
Good. Be careful and let us know what you find.
Okay, I should have just... I didn't want to interrupt them, but I also want to read about this place. We want to go to historic Gotham. Named after the Power Brothers banking family, the Powers Club occupies the mansion and the former residence of the late Gloria Powers. The Powers estate was built in 1864 and has seen many renovations, like the addition of an aviary. Okay, first off, I think it's pronounced aviary. I'm bad at saying words. Second off, you know what goes in an aviary? I hit the wrong button. Owls. And owls go in an aviary. Following Gloria's death in 1973, the house was left abandoned for many years. Until the stock market boom in the 1980s. The mansion was then transformed into a private members club that strictly caters to Gotham's elite and is protected by a private security firm. I've attended a few soirees myself, but they've always left me feeling nauseated. Perhaps the overabundant taxidermy just got to me. I haven't returned to the power clubs for a few years now, but I suspect that many backroom deals are still being made within the walls of the manor. Okay, I'm assuming Bruce is writing most of the entries in the database. This makes sense.
They hired their own security.
He told you to take an extra long lunch too, huh?
I'm not complaining. Nice to get a break once in a while.
So what do you think the poor bastard did?
What poor bastard? As far as I know, I just got a longer break.
That doesn't sound good.
Hey, could you come back out? Where'd you go? Did he leave? Okay. Why did it not stealth this person? Whatever, I don't care.
Who's running?
Hey, you, could you come over here, please? Wait, you could perfect attack them off of that? Oh boy,
now
oh boy.
I can get a closer look.
A closer look of what? What are we looking at? Oh, that.
AR picked up traces of that blood trail. Let's see what else it can find.
I mean, I wasn't
There's
paying...
something underneath the floor.
Oh, I see. Yeah, there is.
Looks like it's hooked up to some sort of network. Must be a way to activate it.
Do I have to scan this? Oh, hold on. It's probably up here. Get off the thing, Barbara. Now let's be very quiet.
They said we'd be working at a club. This isn't exactly what I had in mind.
It's a gentleman's club. Whatever that means.
Just saying, I was hoping for something a little more clubby and a little less creepy.
They can see me.
Shut up. It's easy money. We barely have to see the snobs anyway.
Yeah, what the hell's that about?
Who cares? The less we know, the better.
Looks like things are finally starting to ramp up around here. Yeah. Why is security so tight lately? Who knows? Bigwigs with big money want to feel important.
Wait, there's a chest up there. Excuse me for a moment, gentlemen. Tape recorder was all the rage. Spy on German communications during World War II. These particular tapes describe a series of deaths reported in Gotham City in 1930s, early 1940s that were dramatized in a local author's pulp detective novels a few years later. Ooh, Tucker Cobblepot. Dear Thomas Wayne, we are an elite group of gentlemen, and even some women, dedicated for the betterment of our city, situated in the storied Powers Mansion in historic Gotham. Our group is a meeting place for Gotham's brightest minds to share ideas and forge the future of our great city. As a man of upstanding philosophy and commendable action, you are formally invited to join our prestigious association. Contact us at your leisure. We are looking forward to welcoming you among our ranks. Sincerely, Mr. Tucker Cobblepot and Associates. I should have probably talked a bit more like this for Mr. Tucker Cobblepot. Maybe. I'm gonna open this chest though. Some mods.
This place gives me the creeps.
Tell me about it. I hear people go in and never come out.
Great, that's the last thing I needed to hear. I'll be glad when my shift's over.
Say, if one of you could maybe, like, not be... Here, are they stupid enough to let me do this?
What the hell was that?
Nope.
You came to the room.
Whatever, it's more fun to hit them anyways. Oh, how did we both
You won't get away with this!
Heads up! We got company!
I'm gonna burn them!
I missed! Actually, they might have hit me. Yeah, look at it. I'm not sure.
I'm firing!
Maybe you should, like, not do that. None of that now.
Missed the shot, damn!
Missed the shot, damn.
Got a shot!
Ooh, hi.
Shit!
Ah, dang it, the camera.
I got a clear shot!
Then why'd you miss?
Let me try that again!
I'm gonna pop this real quick. We're taking no much damage during this fight.
Got your hands out of the way!
Nope, nice try. You actually kind of have to be a bit careful because the healing light overwhelms the bullet trails. Wonderful, okay. Time to scan things, I guess. Ooh, what's this?
Until next time.
A Roman replica of the original Greek sculpture for the goddess Athena. Late 4th or early 5th century BC, the patron goddess of the city-state Athens. She was associated with wisdom, strategy, and warfare. Though this sculpture traditionally depicts Athena brandishing a spear, this altar depicts the goddess holding an owl, an image of wisdom and one of Athena's most recognizable symbols. Suspicious. Also, Athena was known for making freaking monsters, and just kind of letting those torture humanity. I still don't know. Why she wasn't a bit more considerate in that matter. She kind of just cursed people for taking her off. And then the Greeks had monsters to deal with. Hello, my good friend. Who's this a bust of?
A little obvious, don't you think?
Yeah, just a wee bit obvious. We do have to find another switch, it seems, though. I'm assuming it'll be in the main room. hello.
What a waste of a good book.
Of course you would say that, Barbara.
Bingo.
Okay, so we should just go back to the main area. Should open. Yeah, okay, now we can use this. Wonderful.
A hidden staircase. Can't be the only thing they're hiding.
Should be good now. We have 3 health kits left, and only halfway on the cooldown for the
Belfry,
drone.
got a secret stairwell here. I'm heading down.
Oh, good. They have
Belfry.
jammers down here.
Something's jamming the signal. Enable logging mode. Send as soon as possible.
You know, just in case. Oh boy. Okay, so the blood. Did it carry him downstairs or upstairs? Is this one of those optical illusions? Oh, yes, it is. Neat.
The blood runs straight up to that wall. There's definitely more to this than meets the eye.
Yeah, it clearly is open. It's clearly a door.
There's got to be more to this room. Another exit, maybe.
Yes, it's that wall. We just have... Oh, we just gotta shine the bird up there.
That did something.
Ah, maybe we have to make it an owl.
The Court of Owls is watching from inside of Gotham's walls.
I think that was the correct one, and I just messed it up. You know what, actually, let's do the big wing first, so we can actually... Yeah, like that. Can we maybe raise this up? Is that a thing we can do? Oh, I think...
They lurk in every shadow, and they rule us, one and all.
Okay, maybe like that.
But no one talks about them. Not a whispered word is said.
Okay, I think that's good. Now this one? No, it's... This one's wrong. This one's definitely wrong. Or is it? I don't know.
Or if you try to cross them, then a cannon strikes you dead.
Hold on, we're gonna mess around with these. That should be right, right? It looks right, at least. How do I check if it's right or not? Does it just open up automatically if it's right? Because that looks right. But it's not opening, so I think it might be wrong. Maybe we have to turn it around. Hearing noises. Don't know if I'm doing something wrong here. Oh, there we go. Hello, friends.
Damn it.
Nice try. Ah, I got caught. Well, it's time to bring her the drone. Oh, you're frozen. How sad. Nope. I'm just gonna throw batarangs at you until you fall over. How about that?
Belfry, I know you can't hear me, but Penguin was telling the truth. The Court of Owls is no myth. They're real.
Oh boy. Owl. Are there more friends in here?
How deep does this rabbit hole go?
No, I'm sorry, Babs. I think you mean owls.
Such a waste. So many things we could have done.
His death has cleared the way for our new acquisition.
Good. However, do try to be careful where you let them dig, my dear. As for that other issue,
We've already bribed the senators. I've been assured your bill will pass early next month.
wonderful. I abhor dealing with filth.
Is that dog even alive?
Get you to safety.
I was gonna say Rabbit Hole would be, I believe Jervis Tetch is his name? The Mad Hatter, that would be more of his thing.
No other way but through them.
Hey, friends.
No one gets through. The ceremony can't be delayed.
Perform 3 silent
You don't need to tell me
takedowns.
that twice. This is our chance to impress the voice. Kill the intruders first. Then you can think about the reward.
Some things never change. Okay, let's do this properly. Which is why I immediately jumped down without paying attention if anyone was watching. Oh, hi. Is someone watching you right now? What are you doing over there? Okay, no. We have to wait for them to turn around. And hope that, like, neither of them... Isn't that a shame? Isn't that a funny little shame? Where are you going? But will he know? What are you doing? Barbara, get off of the... What are you... Barbara, please. Get off. I don't know what the frig was happening there. Hello, friend. I'm just gonna do this. I wanted to shock him, but it'd be easier if we just knock him out. I mean... Wait, what? Oh, hi! either of you have something I can shot at?
I see her. It's
So why that guy's preoccupied? Oh, there's 8 guards. Oh well, we already did the silent part. So we're gonna do this one. Look at all that damage. It did not hit nearly as much as I thought it did. Ooh, that one's almost on fire. Let's set him on fire, shall we? Ooh, we leveled up! Excellent. Excellent. Oh, I did not see that you were throwing out an attack, good sir. Got another one down here. Can you come over here? I was gonna beat you up. Got him. With only minor damage. Wonderful. Where's the blood trail? Ooh, I almost missed a thing. Ah, get off the fire. I remember back to last stream.
This poor man has lost so much blood. We need to get to him fast.
Yes, because he's definitely not dead. We won't see him dead when we get down there.
That must be the man they took.
Okay.
Wait up! Forgive me! I made a mistake! It won't happen again! Please!
Death to the traitor.
And dead to the trespasser. Despicable scum! Despicable scum!
The voice of the court comes. He will dictate the punishment.
Oh look, it's a nice suit. We definitely didn't see this person earlier.
The court cannot forgive your failure. You will atone with blood.
Don't do this. I won't do anything.
And you, Vermin, do not belong here. The last time an intruder set foot here was more than a century ago. The punishment for this insult remains the same.
So is he dead then? I'm assuming we can't do anything for him.
The poor man. Are you kidding me?
Poor man, are you kidding me? Oh no! Oh gosh! Oh, I know how to avoid these. I played the... Ow gosh! Oh, it really just hits you once and it knocks you out. Oh boy. Oh good, we don't lose anything for messing this up though. That's good at least. Who's gonna walk? Not count.
Can't stop now.
Yeah, we can't stop now. Ooh, that was almost cheap. Are you running, Barbara? You're not running, Barbara! Come on! I don't think she was running because she got caught on the wall. Which is just Oodle's affair. I can slide though, so I should have slid, I guess. Ow. Ow. Ow, ow. How many people have they thrown down here now? Did they just throw their dead bodies down here?
God, what the hell is this place?
Ooh, I'll take that knife. That's a cool looking knife. It's evidence, Barbara. Take it. But also that. Whatever the frig that is.
My God, there must be hundreds of victims here.
Hundreds? Let's go for thousands.
This jacket looks like it's from at least the 1800s. The court has been killing people for centuries.
Look at all these skulls. There's at least 1,000 dead people here. 100%. I guess this is just where they throw all of their dead
Seems like
bodies.
this were all the rage in the early 1900s.
Okay, so we can just climb up here, I'm guessing, because it's not letting me grapple. Okay, there we go.
This looks promising.
Yeah, because it's just not dying. Oh, I think we made it out. A-okay. I kind of don't like how it just said that the person wasn't conscious. It should have said deceased if it showed no more vital functions. But I'm just gonna assume the fall killed him. Little bit of an oopsie on our part. We could have like walked towards him so that we didn't miss the grapple. But let's be honest, we wouldn't have gotten through the death trap with him. No way. Yeah, we just can't. We can't go back there. So where are we? We are.
Glad to have you back online. What happened? Are you all right?
I'm okay. Mostly. But I don't even know how to describe what just happened. I'll fill you in when I get back.
Copy that. See you soon.
Where are we going now? Oh, here we go. They're gonna be really surprised when I'm not dead. Where the frig are we? Wait, can I just get back to the belfry? I kind of want to explore whatever the frig this place is. Well, even though Edward Nigma hasn't shown up,
Be able to help.
it's safe to say that we've had our fill of Saw death traps. Well, I guess we'll just teleport back. We don't have enough health to mess with anything at the moment. So I think it's good to end the patrol there. I swear it feels like we deal... Oh, look at how much elemental effect damage we dealt. So hopefully, whenever this game gets a patch, they fix the crashes. At least the crashes appear to only happen in loading screens. So, if anything, it just makes an extended loading screen. I hate how it was like, we're gonna put Mr. Freeze's plans on ice for the stream, but we're not doing anything with Mr. Freeze because we have to solve 5 crimes involving his people. I will definitely not name the VOD this. It'll probably have some title involving the deep state.
Did you know that Bruce was looking into the court?
I didn't. There were few things he kept from me, but this was unfortunately one of them.
From me too.
We managed to log some voice recordings of the court, but they're difficult to make out.
You sure? You just forget they play.
Tim.
You know, you weren't the first Robin, kid.
Or the second.
Bunch of files got corrupted. I'll run some diagnostics, see what I can recover.
Let's see if
I'm
Master
sure
Bruce
Barbara's
left us
the
any
only
more
one who
clues.
hasn't been a Robin.
Margie, the tattooed lady, would tell us stories about the court back at Haley's Circus. Used to say they were watching and they'd steal us away if we gave a bad performance. Always assumed it was just circus legend.
Not at all. There are a number of references to the court in Gotham's history, but nothing concrete. I can't authenticate any of these sources.
Supposedly some wingnut wrote a tell-all book about them. But it's a legend in and of itself, so...
Shame, really. Such a work would have made a wonderful addition to the library.
The earliest version of the court rhyme is from the 1700s.
And says they're after the Fountain of Youth.
Seem pretty kill-happy for people who want eternal life.
Those aren't mutually exclusive. There were a lot of bodies in that pit.
And one of them was holding this. Might open something useful.
Our scans revealed an isotope embedded in the metal. It definitely has a match.
It's a key.
So? Let's find the door.
That would be very helpful, yes. Got him. You fell for the trick, Dick.
New data was added
That's
to
what
the
the achievement I just got. Email. Let's make a deal. It's Oswald. I don't know if you kids have access to this, but I have no clue how else to contact you. Not sure if he told you this, but the big guy and I had a deal, one that benefited us both. If you're interested in keeping it going, come see me in the lounge. Meet me on the roof. I don't want to risk you breaking my door again. Batman contacts unreliable. Organ thefts. Hey Batman, this is Jada. My mom gave me this address in case I need to contact you. There's a big spike in organ theft lately and the GCPD aren't doing anything about it. I know they're busy, but I don't know who else to turn to. If you recover any stolen organs, get them to my mobile clinic and I'll make sure they're sent to the right people. To all from Barbara Gordon. Surprisingly, Langstrom wasn't working alone. He had an assistant helping him with, let's say, less savory work. I suspect he knew something about the court too. I wonder if he was a plant. Oh, there's an interesting email down there. We have a lot to read. I'm assuming... hold on, Miss Babs, is this really bad? Is this different? Okay, no, we have to read all of this. Okay, we're doing a lot of reading now. Can I be the first to say that you take far too much pleasure in messing around with people who underestimate you? I read the interview that you did with the Gotham's Elite. You had the reporter convinced you're a golden retriever in very tailored clothing. From Gotham's Elite. Who is Dick Grayson? Bruce Wayne's Sion tells us all. The apple is from the tree. It seems Dick Grayson, much like the recently departed Bruce Wayne, is an irrepressible flirt. The tabloids are flush with mentions of his exploits and the gorgeous company that he keeps. I asked Dick if he had a specific type, and he leaned close then, his voice lowered to an intimate purr. His gaze for me and no one else. People are gorgeous, all of them. Why restrict myself to an archetype when this world's full of beauty? Gorgeous, gorgeous people everywhere, including the ranks of Gotham's Elite. Jeez. It's kind of hard imagining Dick taking up the philanthropist angle that Bruce had. Like, only, like, really knowing Dick from his personality in the animated series, really. While some might disdain this puppy-like enthusiasm, I have a suspicion that Dick Grayson one day might live up to societal expectations. He only needs to learn how to calm down. Personally, I think with age he'll develop Bruce Wayne's ability to differentiate the personal and the professional. Why? We've all heard the rumors. Aren't I a golden retriever in very tailored clothing, though? Also, did you notice how I got him to believe I might be Bruce Wayne's illegitimate son? Yes, I did. Why did you lead him down that rabbit hole? I figure it's funny, and the more rumors that there are, the less chances anyone will figure out the truth of who I really am. The world would freak out if it ever learned that you were such an evil mastermind. I approve of evil mastermind thinking. Babs, this is really bad. I was tracking a member of the court, hoping I could pick up some intel, but I blinked and they disappeared. It was a real Houdini act. Yes, this is such a good time to joke, Dick. They're probably dead. We guard you. It's time to feel safe again. Hello, Barbara Gordon. Times are tough everywhere, but no more so than in Gotham. Just going out for a night with friends can feel risky, even when your evening could be interrupted by a giant mudman, the snowman from hell, or any number of baffling beings that insist on calling Gotham City home. Don't let Gotham's spiraling descent into a waking nightmare stop you from living your life. Hire We Guard You. With our simple-to-use app, you can hire a professional security detail to accompany you and up to 3 friends, anywhere within the city. Borders for a transparent, upfront, hourly fee. Click here to install the app and get 15% off your first hire. We Guard You. Why are there so many emails? Did I miss one from like the other day? I've been doing some research on that Court of Owls book I told you about. The author was buried at the Gotham Cemetery near St. Faustina Church. I don't know if Ken's still here, but Faustine. So I looked at some pictures of the area and I spotted some weird Court of Owls symbols near the building. We should check it out. If I can find the book, it'll give us some valuable intel on the court. Serial mugger. Hey, we keep getting reports of some weird guy bugging people over town. The victim say he doesn't have a face. It's probably a mask or something. So it's hard to get a description. Maybe we haven't found him yet, though. I'll let you guys know. No, maybe you'll have better luck catching him. How was this picture taken? Anonymous source, watch. You don't know me, but I'm a friend of Batman's. He asked me to contact you through this address if you haven't seen him for a while. I have information that could be useful to you. Come see him Gotham North. I've included a map of the coordinates. Is that the old lady who lives near Crime Alley that knew his secret identity in the animated series? Alright, okay, we're gonna save up for the heavy melee attack damage up. Or this. Oh no, that's with beatdown. Wait. Oh no, that's still good, right? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know if it's the armored attacks that are messing me up with that move or what. It might be good. Wait, hold on. Is that a revive? Need to hold X to revive. Is that like another momentum thing? It might be useful to just get that, and then you can use second wind. Honestly, it might be useful to just get that. Especially since we're playing on hard. What is this?
We focus on a prominent and
Oh, is this part of her story? Why are you making it? What are you doing exactly?
A crime scene? Cool. But what about your photographic memory?
Cold case. When I wasn't there, it helps to see it laid out.
The detail is incredible. Commissioner Gordon?
Detective Gordon, at the time.
I can't help but notice the person was pinned against the wall.
Now that we know about the court, I thought I might be able to close a few of his unsolved cases.
Solid thinking. Oh, I'll help.
I'm good. I'll let you know if I find anything.
It's fine. Two heads are better than one.
Do not touch.
I'm sorry. I'd like to do this myself.
Sure. Let me know if you need anything.
And Jason was there the entire time. Jason will in this. It is 1:28 at this current time, according to her watch. Alright, use workbench. Can we make anything fun? I don't think we can. I mean, we could, but I don't know if like that would give us transmogs or how that works. Oh boy. Power, health. Okay, we want to do the rare ones. I'm sorry, what do we have? Okay, that's cool. When did we get this now? I'm not gonna put it on because it's less stats, but it's a cool design. I'm making sure we didn't unlock any other transmogs. Oh, do we unlock knighthood if we complete all of the knighthood stuff? I don't think we're gonna do that, but I think this is fine. What do you want? Reach the Gotham Gazette?
The Court of Owls is watching from inside of Gotham's walls. They lurk in every shadow, and they rule us one and all.
I learned that rhyme on the playground and always thought it was weird, but a lot of nursery rhymes are.
When Bruce began investigating the court, he wondered if even he was being too cautious, chasing a fairy tale. It seems impossible that someone could control Gotham from the shadows without Batman finding out.
Batman lived in the shadows. When you're in the middle of something, it can be hard to see the whole picture.
A grand conspiracy. I'm not sure Bruce would be gratified to find his suspicions were right.
Do not blame him. Okay. What are we doing now? Gotham Gazette? We could also go see the Penguin. I don't want to stop streaming it, so I don't think I will, but we do need to. Because I want to go talk to her. That's the thing. So let me make sure I can't craft any upgradable melee weapons. Yeah, I think we're good on these. Whoops. The fire damage deals so much, so I think we're good. I don't know. What was that about smoke bombs? Do we always have smoke bombs? How do I use smoke bombs? Did not know that was a thing that we could even do. I'm assuming it put the Harley one up because we could do the quests. We're not going to do that now. We are going to go onto here and we are going to go teleport up there so we can go. I don't think we're gonna do the Gotham Gazette during this stream because I need to be done in like half an hour so I can go eat dinner. And we'll probably be done with Gotham Knights for the weekend. Maybe we'll continue Tuesday, but to be honest, we need to finish up Yomori too. Because the new Yomori game comes out on Tuesday and we're not done yet. Okay.
Alright, Belfry. Where am I headed?
By cross-referencing the isotope in the key with Gotham architecture records, we've managed to narrow it down to a location. I'm sending you the coordinates now.
Great. Thanks, Belfry.
We could try doing the thing again. Okay, so is there only one guard? It's only one guard. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna actually knock out the guard this time.
The area you're in is heavily secured. If you're spotted, you won't get a chance to upload the data.
Oh gosh.
Copy that. Thanks.
Gosh darn it, I didn't realize running would alert them. Gosh darn it, and the flight is so hard to control, whatever. We'll do that next time, I guess. Gosh darn it!
Batgirl.
It's part of me being stupid, part of the glide just going crazy and me not being used to it yet. Alright, let's go see this lady. I wonder when we're gonna have to fight something, because otherwise why would they give us a ranged attack? While we're on the bikes. Hello.
Hello there, Batgirl. We could use your help tonight. About time you showed up.
Batgirl at your service. And what should I call you?
If I don't need to know your real name, you don't need to know mine. I got grandkids to think about.
Okay.
You can just call me Madame Palomares.
All right, Madame Palomares. I got your message.
Is that
you said you
really
had
a
some
short
information
way
for
for
me?
saying Madame?
I do. What I'm about to tell you is highly confidential. There's a group of us. People who want to see real change in Gotham. We call ourselves the Watch.
Sounds serious.
I started the group years ago when I got fed up with all the bad apples in this town.
Like someone else I know.
I reached out to Batman for help. He wasn't too sure about us at first, but I showed him that having eyes on the ground could be useful. So we started giving him tips to help him keep our neighborhood safe. He told me that if he ever went quiet for this long, that I should reach out to you.
I'm glad you did. I promise. I'll do everything I can to keep your neighborhood safe.
I'll spread the word to the other members of the Watch. He is missed, but the entire Watch has your back. We can do this. Together.
Okay, so not the character I was thinking of, I'm pretty sure. Many Gothamites, Madame Palomares, is growing tired of what the Gotham City Police Department has become and started the Watch to make real change around the neighborhood. Her background check came clean and her intel has always been good, so we've entered a partnership. Her name is an alias, but I see no reason not to let her have a little fun. Charlotte, David, Oscar, and Toshio. I almost said Toshido, because thingamajigs.
No, just a quiet night around these parts.
She whispers, it's not actually a quiet night. There's freaky things going on. Shoot. Where is it? It's over there. Excellent. Let's get this, let's get this point up and running, so if we ever need to visit her again, we can do so.
There's aerial surveillance here. Scan the drones and I'll reprogram them so you can fly to this location.
Well, that was conveniently easy for the shielded one to just be there.
Yes, that's a good scan.
Now we just gotta find the other one. Now we just gotta accidentally use a health kit. Again, because it's right next to the... Gosh darn it! I hit the button but
Those
didn't
drones
do
are only
anything.
scannable when they're docked. So wait for them to stop, then scan them.
Okay, where are you going? Climb, Barbara, climb. Are you gonna come down here? That would be convenient for me. You just came down, like, right next to me. I would appreciate it. Yeah, that's the one. Just making sure I did not get the two mixed up. Yeah, just go right in here. Excellent.
You got them all. Good. I've reprogrammed them to let you fly in the area.
Should we go ahead and go do that? What's this? Okay, so that's to get pages. We could do the Harley thing. Do I want to do a stealth thing right now? Yeah, we'll start the Harley stuff, I guess. The game will let me. The game will let me. We'll start it. It's not what I meant to do, but it kind of worked, so we're not going to complain. What is going on over here? One moment, please. I'm sure what's going on over there is very important, but what the frig was that noise? Camera, please. Oh gosh.
Officers needed around the exhibition and chambers. We've lost contact with the prisoner transport.
Oh, I accidentally went into a thing. Well. Oh good, it's one of you! Oh, there's two of them. Oh dear, this might have been a... No, we have full health things. We're fine. Nice try. Big heat. She did not want to attack the group. I like how you're invincible during that mode! Did I already get the thing back up? Yeah, the thing will heal as well. That is nonsense. Oops, I was supposed to do a silent takedown on the marked target. Oh well, I don't care. Sadly, the thing is done, but... Oh no! I just gotta defeat the escapee, right? That was the escapee. You heal. Get this. Why can I not hit him? Okay, good. Escapees, and now we just gotta clear out these dudes. One! None of that. Where did the other big guy go? Would you please hit? I don't know what's going on this mission, but Barbara's not cooperating with killing people. Ooh, take down. Knock her in before I knock him back. Where's the other... What? Huh? Did the other big guy just leave? Okay, whatever. Sure, why not? Shush, I'm going in the stealth mission. Well, I definitely did that thing sloppy. Okay, so we know the bomb threat thing is a stealth mission. So we're going to be extra careful this time. Extra careful.
Units requested in Robinson Park near the Forum. There's a possible bomb on location. Use caution.
You're done. This isn't right. It's deactivated. Try to stay. They don't look like your usual freak.
Okay, so we need to be careful about this.
Wow, this is great!
There we go. Okay. There's probably no one watching this one. Just as long as I knock down here, maybe, and then crouch.
You deserve a break.
Barbara, faster now.
Don't worry, it won't go off. Sit tight.
This might have been a mistake, but... Gosh darn it. Knock them down. Go in.
Yes.
1 second, baby.
Belfry, did you
What do you mean defeat all the remaining failed?
Crime stuff?
I beat the last dude.
Right?
Maybe, maybe not.
If you do see it happening again, check it out and report back.
The records show that I did not fail. I did the traditional thing, and that was like save them at like the last minute.
There are some surveillance drones. Scan them and then you'll be able to fly here.
There's one up here.
Don't move if you want to keep your head.
It appears to be special.
You almost got it. Try again, but this time hold the scan for longer. You got the scan, I got the data. Nice.
Now, those two are preoccupied, so I'm going to do this.
Somebody, help me, please! Better have a look. Someone took this freak down. You're the best!
We need to take care of the piggy first. Wow, she can do that really fast.
You can't get away.
Look at this. That's gonna deal a lot of damage to her.
Too late to run now.
Well, I think we saved a kidnapping victim, so that's pretty cool. We do need to find the rest of the drones around here, though. Okay, there's one. Where are you going, though, Mr. Drone? I wish X would just make you jump up so you can do the thing. Are you going down there? That would be very convenient for me if you went down there. Where are you going? No, Barbara. Barbara. It is going up here. It's just taking a very weird route to do so. Okay, now where's the other one?
Nice scan. I've got the data.
Okay, there's another one that we can see from the sky. So we're gonna go back here. How much time do we have? 15? Okay, yeah, we're not doing any other major story things for the night, even though we have a lot of healing. There you are. Please stop at the thing right there. We're there.
Good work. I've reprogrammed the drone so you can fly back here anytime.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay, what do we need to do? Probably not that. Probably do that. I think we'll go see Montoya. Oh, no, this is Jade Tompkins. Okay, we'll talk to her about organ trafficking. We just need to go back to the road, wherever that is. Is this good? This should be fun, huh? I better watch the news later. Let me stand up at this revelation that I should watch the news. I'm sorry, you teleported. I'm pretty sure you, like, jumped forward. You wouldn't happen to be a member of the court. What the frig are you doing? I respect this anomalous lady. She just was like, I'm gonna walk in front of the Batcycle. They're a hero, so they can't do anything. Who is that? It's me, Batgirl. Huh. It's a me. That looked a little weird.
I did not need that tonight.
Yeah, it was pretty scary
So,
how I kind of
where's
leaped forward a
Batman?
bit.
He owes me a coffee. He asked me to step in. Well, damn. Sorry. He really helped Mum and I out a lot. Oh, where's your mother? She's fine, enjoying retirement, watches medical dramas to nitpick them. But there's still a shit ton of work to do here. For both of us. Not a job for the faint of heart, is it? You've been helping people in Gotham, and that's great. So keep it up. Come visit me once in a while, and I'll pass on anything helpful I might find.
Thank you.
Besides,
Jabba.
Mom will send both of us to the ER if I don't keep an eye on your health. Sounds good to me.
Excellent. There's a mobile clinic, saves citizens' lives, and works with the Batman family to recover stolen organs. Okay, well we have that. Witnesses, stop witnesses under attack. Okay. Stop premeditated crimes. We still have some stuff to do with that. Craft a melee weapon of any variety. Craft a suit or weapon of any variety. Okay. Do we have anything better yet? No, we do not. Apparently, doing the Mr. Freeze thing was very worth it, though, because, I think that's why we have such a good suit right now. Alright, what's next on the docket before we finish up for the night? Let's go talk to Penguin, why don't we? We're not doing the Gotham Gazette thing yet, because I don't know if it'll be short or if it'll be, like, a whole thing that we have to do. Alrighty, Penguin. We're coming. Well, I'm coming. I'm doing this solo, so all the other Bat family people are kind of just, I don't know. Stag. I don't like the look of Stag building. Not after Arkham Knight. Don't know if I've, like, seen anything out of Arkham Knight that had Stag in it, to be honest. I'm glad Daggett has a building in this game at the very least. Because I don't think he was mentioned that much in the Arkham games. Okay, please follow the... There we go.
Oh, are you looking for a new place?
I messed up my input. Oh, you're wearing the hat. That's adorable. Adorable.
Welcome
Nostalgic.
back. Had a good time rubbing elbows with the beautiful people.
Not exactly my cup of tea. What do you want, Oswald?
Straight to the point. I like that about you. So, how's about a little partnership?
I'll pass. I prefer to stay on the legal side of things. As much as possible, anyway.
You misunderstand me, friend. As the owner of a respected establishment, I have an interest in keeping the streets safe. You could help.
By weeding out your competition.
I'm not in the crime business anymore. So if I came across any unusual gear, I'd be obliged to turn it over. Upstanding citizen that I am.
Fine, but I'm doing this for the people of Gotham, not for you.
Well, that's the spirit.
Alright, what does Penguin wants to do? Defeat veterans from any faction. Or stop criminal deals. Okay. I don't know, maybe we will do the Gotham Gazette, because we have 10 minutes. Okay, we'll do the Gotham Gazette and then we're gonna end the stream. It's not... I don't have anything I'm doing tonight, so it's not bad. I don't immediately start figuring out what we're going to 5. It's very satisfying that you just get to transition to glide from that. Well, that's the Gazette. I'm glad we can tell that from all the way over here. It is very satisfying to getting to do the Batman glide again. There's part of why I wanted to play Batgirl, because I figured her moveset would be the
Belfry,
closest.
I made it. Now to find that door.
It will probably be well hidden. Remember the court rhyme. The Court of Owls is watching.
From inside Gotham's walls. Got it.
Okay, where are we going now? Do I just go through the front door? Or... Oh!
The gangs will eat you alive.
You be quiet. I'm busy.
You look different than I'd imagined.
Oh, hi! Supposed to AR scan. Where's that door now? There we go.
Nothing good ever came from an eerie glow. This must be it.
Why is it a green glow? Please tell me it's not a Lazarus glow already.
There we go. Belfry, I'm in. Looks to be some sort of court hideout. It's empty.
Strange location for it. Any indication of what they were doing there?
Let me take a look.
Well, it looks like they had a place to keep people locked up. Yeah, they had people locked on the walls, definitely. Anywho, I want to look at whatever's on here. The West End. Oh, one of those weird knives again. Wonderful. Why do I have to scan the letterbox? Wait, it has been used recently? Okay, what else is down here? No, seriously, what else is down here? Why is it not? What am I missing? Is this a door I can go through? No? Am I blind? Am I unbelievably blind? Scan the document?
Moreno. I remember that case. Belfry, can you call up the Moreno murder case? Should be in the unsolved file.
Of course. The brother of Elena Moreno, a local judge. She took a leave of absence from the bench directly afterward for family reasons.
It was a Court of Owls hit. Let me see what else I can find out.
A Fazade card? Like Hop card? Dierde card? Nerwe? Take them prisoner. Oh, it has a P on the actual card. A command from the Court of Owls. Symbols are different from the previous document, seem to indicate a command and a location. Okay, I assume it's this one. It means purge, kill all who trespass. Do I need to mark another card? Or points to Boyer Avenue. Break pass. The Owl Dagger. From the It matches the daggers found at the Langston crime scene. Also, okay, we're gonna mark this because I'm pretty sure we need to use this one.
Belfry, looks like the court gave an order to purge at the Chelsea Tunnel.
Construction on the tunnel was shut down when the site was declared unsafe.
Sounds like a cover-up to me. Whatever's down there, the Court of Owls wants it kept hidden. I'll head there now.
Take care, and
No,
keep us updated.
we won't because we need to end the stream. The Gotham Gazette was created by Edward Elliot almost 2 centuries ago to bring worldwide news to the citizens of Gotham City. In 1894, the Gazette's offices and presses were moved into a mid-rise office building before it was renovated into a new tower in 1935. Ever since I came back to Gotham City after completing my training, stories about me have appeared on the front page of Gotham Gazette almost weekly. Alfred does his best to turn down any interview requests, but sometimes they're inevitable, especially when they come from Vicky Vale. Makes sense, it's Vicky. She doesn't give up easily, but the Gazette is also an important tool to keep my secret identity hidden. Having articles written about Bruce Wayne's drunken adventures help keep any suspicion away. Notes and prepared files we can upload to the Gazette servers in case one of our identities is compromised. Okay. So that's a bit more about that one side quest we have. Cobblepot, Jada, and Lucius. Surprise one, Cobblepot isn't feeling super talkative. Let's see what we can do about that. Update, Cobblepot claims the Score of Owls is real and that there's information to be found in Powers Club. This only lead. Cobblepot was right. This was Batman's final case. The Court of Owls, yeah. The rabbit hole. So we're on chapter 2 right now then. We also have the Mr. Freeze side quest to do eventually. Oh no, we're on chapter 3. This is the start of the 3rd chapter. That makes sense, to be honest. Here, let's do like one more crime. So we can take out an informant so that tomorrow there will be things to do. Not tomorrow, we're not going to play this again tomorrow. I don't know when we're going to play this again. Maybe Tuesday, maybe sooner than that, I'm not sure. Wait, that's the mugger.
Thanks so much!
No place. That's a first.
Let's get a good look at this friend. It wasn't a very good look.
Did he just turn into Clay?
Oh no.
Belfry, I think Clayface might be back.
Wait, isn't he dead?
From what I just fought, I doubt that. But we'll have to investigate this further to be sure.
Oh no. Clay mimic. Evermorph buys Clay. Separated from Clayface. Roleplay the size of an average person with none of the boring stuff like a personality or face. As Carlo was just an actor. Okay. We have to do Clayface stuff again? Oh boy, oh boy. Can you scan the QR code, or is that just their symbol? I guess that's just... I wonder if you can actually scan that. Probably not, since the things are so big, but I'm not sure. Juicer. Oh, there's special kind of juicers. We did see a special kind of bulldozer. I guess it didn't register because we didn't beat it. But one of them has a fire chain. Ball and chain that like dealt 50% of our health in one hit. It was a fun time. Oh, we're getting closer. Not quite yet though. Ah, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. I want mods. And we're going to keep using this one for the extra health. Why is that close all of it? Oh, it's supposed to... I'm stupid. Whatever. We want to equip one of these. We want to equip one of these. What does this do? Critical damage? Okay. Oh no, it actually might be better to just do the extra elemental build-up. Setting people on fire has been very helpful so far. Still not getting anything that matches our current kit. Wow, that is a high power level. I wonder if it's because we have the things equipped though. Maybe not. Does that increase its power? Oh gosh, it does. Do I want to use this one? I think I do. We just need to put this one on instead. See, now I don't know if this stuff... Well, I don't want to put... We could make an electric batarang. But, wait, no we can't. We don't have the salvage for it. Never mind. Can we make electric... Dang it, we don't have the stuff to make the electric tonfas. That makes me sad. Oh well, we're going to finish up. Kind of a cool suit. I probably won't use this for very long though. I'll probably put it back on the Titan one because the Titan one looks cool. It's like glide around with this. Gotham College of Dental Health. I was gonna say, that looks like a tooth. Okay. Well, we're getting some things done at least. But we do need to finish up, so I'm going to go back to the belfry. And it looks like we might unlock a new side activity. Okay, if this crashes again, we will just end the stream like we did last time. I hope it doesn't, because I want to look at things. Yeah, we didn't do nearly as much. But our elemental damage seems to be doing more damage than the actual melee hits. Unless that's like part of the damage, I'm not sure. It's very confusing how it works. Oh no, it's our total damage. Because it's the melee and the range damage combined together. So just our regular hit damage. I just noticed. I did the math finally. Wonderful! It didn't crash this time. The watch Dave
There's new stuff on the board.
There's new stuff on the board. Let's review the board before we end the stream. Mr. Freeze. Working with regulators. Cryo weapons. Last time Mr. Freeze was arrested, he had broken into Wayne Tech to steal supplies. Batman apprehended him before the GCPD arrived, and the two made a deal. Mr. Freeze was supposed to behave until Batman had created a cure for his condition. Unfortunately, Bruce died before he could finish it. With Batman gone and a cure out of the question, Mr. Freeze is back at it, though he's even more dangerous than before. And he stole a bunch of cryogel. Also, the freaks are doing crazy things. Did some research we found helping the freaks. On citizens we found helping the freaks. None of them have criminal records, just a few parking tickets at best. Why are they doing this? Harley Quinn, she's a typhoon of chaos. None of the citizens helping the freaks have criminal records. She's using some sort of drug or whatnot. Maybe some poison ivy nonsense? Some pheromone things? I wouldn't be surprised if she has got some stuff from Ives. She's doing something to citizens so that she can make them do things with the freaks for whatever reason. So a man attacking a Gotham without a face. A piece of the clay on the ground after dealing with the faceless mugger because, you know, they kind of just melted. We can find more. Oh, we can find Clayface. Last we heard of Clayface, he'd fallen into the turbine at Gotham City Reservoir. Is there a chance he might still be alive? Well, yeah. He doesn't really care about keeping the form together. So we can use the key to get into places. Found an article that might explain the kill order we found for Alex Moreno. A petition to close the Chelsea Tunnel construction site due to unsafe work condition was finally approved by Judge Elena Moreno, who had denied the first injunction and took a leave of absence due to personal reasons. The judge who was handed the petition during Moreno's hiatus agreed to shut down the site. Judge Moreno's brother was killed a few days before she was supposed to go to the court to render the verdict on a new appeal to close the Chelsea Tunnel construction site. Whatever the court is hiding there, they'll do anything to prevent anyone from finding out about it. Of course, Lynchpin was some guy who called himself the voice of the court. Unfortunately, we couldn't get an ID on him as the voice recordings we obtained were corrupted during the fall. He's probably not Jacob Kane. I have a feeling he is. But certainly it wouldn't be that predictable, right? Right? So we can't invite him or anyone else present at the club. So yeah, next stream, we're gonna go visit the Chelsea Tunnel. Was there anything else to do?
I have to admit, I was surprised Mr. Cobblepot agreed to help.
Yeah.
Me too. I've rarely seen him this scared. But after the Powers Club and that death pit, I get it.
It's a grim way of discovering the stories about the court were real all along.
But now that we know about them, they won't be able to hide anymore.
Have we unlocked any colors for this? No, we haven't. I would like to know how, because apparently there's 1,000,000 colors. Panache. Okay, let me take note of what else we have to do. Email. Your temp password again. Here's your temp password for the 50th time, perhaps, maybe. Writing it down somewhere, I don't know, remembering it like a normal person. Just a thought. To Dick. Come on, Dick. You've been through this for so long. Why is it you that is getting the password messed up? Babs is so cool, so great, so awesome, and smart 13. Reminder, will expire, must be reset within 24 hours. I mean it. I like the emails. They're funny. Uh-oh. We are actually gonna have to fight Harley. because it's giving damage and resistance numbers already. What is that with the star, I wonder? Her being resistance to chemicals makes a lot of sense. She deals star and lightning damage. Okay. Wait. Still don't have this yet, sadly. And that breaks guard too. How do we get more momentum bars is the question. Is there an ability for that? Health regen? Oh wait, that's the outside combat thing. Drone ambush. Increases the firing rate. Once per summon, drone unleashes a large burst of damage on all enemies. So I guess when it comes out. I still don't want to really level up. Huh. We could just nullify the stealth segments if we really wanted to. I think right now it's more beneficial to just save for the revive, since we are playing solo and no one can revive me. Okay. I don't want to get a I don't want to craft anything yet. Actually, we could craft this and just not equipped it. We're gonna have okay, we're not equipping it. We are gonna add a mod to it though, so we can see how. Oh, can we not even add a mod to it? Did I just waste material? Gosh darn it. I didn't even have a mod slot. Gosh darn it. Okay, it shows if there's a mod slot on it. We don't even... I hope that refunded a decent amount. Gosh darn it. Wait, would this one be better? No, don't. Not yet. Not yet. Okay, yeah, this one's actually stronger. But the build-up is a bit weaker. But it deals more damage, so we're equipping it. Also, it looks cooler. If only I could craft this. Wait. Hold on. Not that. This. Oh no, it's ice ones. I think we need like actual electrical ones to be able to craft. Oh, I see. That's why I haven't got that much Electrum. You only get it from Court of Owls. We've got rare earth metals from the mob. Colloidal crystal is from the regulators. That's why we have so much colloidal crystal, because we've been fighting so much regulators. And then the other one was for the freaks. So it is okay. So it is good that we're gonna do the Court of Owls thing next stream. Okay, I do need to end the stream so I can go eat food though. So I hope you all enjoyed the video game. I'm not sure when we're going to play this again. It might not be until next weekend. We kind of need to play Yomawari again, which will probably be what will happen Tuesday. If I can wiggle in another stream of this before then, I will probably try to, because this game is very fun. Oh gosh, I dropped the controller. Yeah, let me check something real quick. Okay, I was gonna see. Maybe we'll play more of this later if Matt doesn't stream tonight. But I think Matt will probably be streaming tonight, so let's probably mute. Because this game is very fun. I'm enjoying it greatly, and I want to get more into the story. A wee bit buggy, because you know, AAA gaming at its finest. But I am enjoying this in the story, and Batgirl is fun to play. I'm not sure how fun the other characters are, but Jason has guns, so I imagine Jason is very fun to play as. But I'll see you all next time.